asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, catchy, yeah. Sassy, booty, Ness, yeah. Acting stupid, what's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage. Hips tick-tock when I dance. On that demon time, she might start her OnlyFans. Big B and that B stand for bands. If you wanna see some real ass,
what's good, Shot Rocker King? Good morning.
Drop it low with this wine. Texas up in this thing. Beat you up on this game. I be talking my friend. Gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. Please don't give me hype. I might write my name in ice.
Shot Rocker King in Tracy's World. Do y'all hear my music? Do y'all hear it?
My two-seater and my mama was a savage. Got this shit from Tina. Left cheek, right cheek. Please don't
Press
give
one
me
if y'all
hype.
hear my
Left
music.
cheek, right cheek. Write my name in ice.
Let me know if y'all hear the
Got
music,
this shit
y'all.
from Tina. I was
Okay, you can hear it. Thank you, Tracy. What's good, Ashley? Okay, thank y'all. What's good, Francis? Good morning. What's good, Leanne? Good morning. What's good, Sade? Good morning. What's good, Nikki T? Good morning. What's good, everybody? Good morning. What's good, Egyptian Goddess? Good morning. Everybody, good morning. What is good, y'all? What is going on, everybody? Good morning. Happy that y'all were able to join me here. Hey, Cinema Alexander. Happy Friday. Y'all, so I've been having technical difficulties with my laptop. Well, I typically use the Chromebook whenever I come here just randomly for y'all. Unless I'm on camera, then I use my MacBook Pro. But right now I've been using my Chromebook and I've been having trouble with the music right there. However, I was able to do a shortcut by playing the music through my cell phone, y'all. But anyway, let's get into this. What's good, Michael? Let me get into this with y'all. Because y'all probably missed it. And I'm sure that y'all missed it. But y'all, I didn't miss it at all. Let me tell y'all what happened. So this morning I had got up to go on about my day. Let me see. Michael said, you can turn a hoe into a money maker though. Bitch better have my money. Well, you better say that. So I had woke up this morning. And honestly, I woke up about an hour before my alarm went off. And typically when I wake up that early, you know, if I'm not able to get back to sleep, then I'll go and listen to anything that I have missed overnight. Sometimes I'll do the replays for certain people. You know, whatever I need to do while I'm trying to get myself ready. Letting Zulu move around, go to the bathroom, whatever he needs to do. So, y'all, what I saw last night is this. The reason why I called this is you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. What's good, Hypnotic Touch? Is because, y'all, I saw the most interesting thing. Now, many of y'all know that I have not been live in a little while. A couple of days because I really didn't have anything to talk about. I will click the panel from people from time to time just to give my input, but for the most part, there was no reason for me to do my own live. However, I'm doing my live now because y'all, when I say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, this is what I mean. So Ness, for whatever reason, did a live. She tried to insult me by putting my name up in the title, but trying to call me dumb at the same time. But y'all, her live got derailed so much to the point to where she didn't even get to discuss me at all. But what did happen is that a straight heterosexual man had clicked Ness's link and gave that bitch a few compliments. Child. The heterosexual man in question who clicked the link and gave Ness a couple of compliments, y'all. Right, Tracy. Well, I figured that she was going to try to drag me, but she just wasn't able to because of everything that happened with her live, y'all. So the heterosexual man is the man named Preach, y'all. He's from the black sector, which I've seen him on many platforms. I feel like the first time I saw him in the B sector was over there on Brianna's, probably about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. But the man's name is Preach. So let me give him a little promo up in here so I can put his name right here. That's how he spells his name, y'all. Preach. So Preach had clicked up there up on the link and was trying to give Ness a few compliments. Ness was clearly drunk or high. I feel like she was drunk because it was a certain part of the live in which she started slurring. And even the people up in the chat and the people, it was somebody had clicked the panel that was asking her. Now I think the dude Preach had thought that she was drinking because she was slurring. Good morning, Tita. Even she was slurring then, but he started flirting with her ass. He first came on his avatar, but he kept having an echo, and that was frustrating Ness, the fact that he had the echo. But y'all, that man said that he will not be deterred. He will not be moved. He said he saw something that he liked, and he was going to continue, echo or not, his microphone working or not. He was going to continue to pursue his damn prey, and that's exactly what he did. Meanwhile, this heat wasn't nowhere in sight until that man got up there flirting with Ness, y'all. So the man gets up there, he doing all his flirting. Ness on camera cheesing like a Cheshire cat. Ness is on there cheesing from ear to ear about this man giving her some attention. She flirting back, y'all. They had uppity Negro Goddess up there as the third wheel, and it was even making uppity Negro feel uncomfortable to a certain degree. By this point, Ness cheesing up on her camera, so the man turned on his camera, y'all. Preach! That man from the black sector, he turned on his camera. So now he got his camera on. Ness got her camera on. Preach saying, Ness, you look gorgeous. Preach saying, I like you, and I'm from Florida. And Ness was like, she doing all of this cheesing and stuff and giggling, everything. The man was like, I'm from Florida. What part of Florida you in? Are you up in Miami? You in Fort Lauderdale? Where you at? It's what Ness was doing. Just happy for some male attention now, y'all. So the man was trying to set up a meet up with Ness last night. He thought that she was still up in the Florida area. She told him she was up in Florida. And he got off the link, and they talked about the streets. He was like, I'm on 16th. I'm on the intersection of 16th. That intersects with Broadway Avenue. And Ness was like, well, I grew up over there on 18th Avenue. That intersects with First Street. And then Preach was like, well, do you know about the deep South part of Fort Lauderdale? And Ness was like, well, I know about Fort Lauderdale. And I mean, they was having a whole love connection. And so the man ended up getting off the link. Preach got off the link. Ness bust out laughing after he got off the link. And she was like, I just told you that I was still in Florida, but I'm really in Seattle. And so you think that you was about to meet up with me to get some pussy, but no, I'm in Seattle, Washington right now. So by that point, Ness continued on with her show. I think the man Preach had came right back. He came back later. But by that point, Ness starting to look down at her cell phone. And y'all, she texting y'all because she had her camera on. So y'all know when she looking at that cell phone, she texting, because I can only imagine what that conversation was like. But I feel like it went a little something like this. Ness, what the fuck are you doing? You raggedy ass whore. You raggedy ass cunt. That's disrespectfulness. How do you think that you can flirt with this Ness is texting to let this heat know what's going on. And so by that point, the man Preach had came back up. He clicked that link again. He came right on back. So by that point, Preach is up there again, shooting his shot one more time. He said, look here, I'm going to shoot my shot one more time. So Ness had went off about Florida niggas ain't shit. Florida niggas can't do shit for her and all this type of stuff. So the man came back up there. The man was like, look, I understand that you don't like Florida niggas. I understand that you don't like Florida dudes. But I'm not one of them Florida ones. And she was like, but I was about to do my this heat voice. Y'all, let me calm down. But Ness was trying to tell him that she came up there, or he came up there talking to her like he was a Florida dude. The dude said, no, I'm originally from Maryland. I was born in Maryland, but then I ended up coming to Florida later on. And so then they started reconnecting again about them both knowing Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, these areas. By that point, Ness was still texting, but she was still cheesing it and giggling with the man. The man got his camera on again so that he could show Ness his face, and she having a field day, a whole kiki. So then by this point, y'all, this heat clicked the link to get up there. Because I guess this heat was like, Ness, I've had enough. I've had enough. Enough already, Ness. Don't flirt with this man while I'm right here up in the chat. Because I'm sick of all this crap. I'm sick of all this crap that you're doing, Ness. So this heat got up on the panel, y'all, while the man was up there. So now this heat is trying to act like she's secure. She like, yo, what up, Ness? That's this how this heat came up there talking. Because the man was up there, y'all. This heat changed her entire voice and was like, what up, Ness? You know, I know this man trying to talk to you up here, but I'm not insecure. So he can keep doing whatever he want to do, but I'm not insecure. So I'm not worried about him or whatever. He can come up here and talk to you, Ness, but I'm not worried about it or whatever. And so the man started talking back. The man went up in the chat and was just basically telling Ness that she ain't no lesbian. The man took his Timberland boots and stomped all over this heat's male identity, all over this heat's masculinity. He was up in the chat stomping all over that bitch. He was telling Ness that she ain't really a lesbian, y'all. He told Ness that he love a Florida bitch because he said he loved Florida bitches because they wild. He said that he already knew that Ness ain't really trying to be no lesbian or be with no woman. This heat was filming, y'all. She was filming. By that point, she dropped off the link, y'all. She dropped. Just excused herself. She dropped. So then the man ended up getting off the link again. And so he was just up in the chat trolling. He told Ness that ain't no way that she trying to be with no damn woman because he know Florida women like her. And he said that she was so gorgeous and beautiful and that he was going to be able to take her. He said that he was going to be able to take her from this heat and that he don't even believe that she really like that. By that point, y'all, this heat is moderating up in the chat. This heat getting pissed the fuck off about the man typing up in the chat. So then, y'all, they started timing the man out. What this heat did. This heat timed that man out. Now, that man was trying to shoot his shot to a single woman. But this the Ashton, this is the reason why I'm trying to give y'all this recap. And what's good, Truth Teller? This is the reason why I'm giving y'all this recap. Because they started timing this man out. And then after they finished timing him out, well, after this heat kept timing him out so much, then this heat ended up blocking him. Well, y'all, this man is from the black sector. So y'all already know he had a backup page up and ready. So when they blocked him out of Ness chat, y'all, he showed back up on his backup page with the same damn name. And he was still talking to shit. Then he clicked Ness link again and got up there trying to shoot a shot again. By this point, Ness had opened up her camera. She was on the camera. He was on the camera. They was both vibing, feeling each other and all this kind of stuff. Then you could see Ness looking back down at her phone again, texting. You could hear her text notifications going off, y'all. And so she looking down at her phone, texting and stuff. We already know that she was texting this heat, because this heat was clearly bothered about this man up there shooting his shot at Ness in her face. And the man refused to believe that Ness is gay. The man ain't having it. He said no. He said she ain't. What's good, Taylor May? Good morning. Hey, Miss B. And hey, Tatita. Hey, Astro Kid. Hey, everybody. So, the man was texting. Or no, not the man was texting, but Ness was texting with this heat. But you could hear her phone going off. And the man was still coming hard. He was coming hard and coming on strong. And this heat was getting pissed off. By this point, y'all, I saw the man's second channel that he came up in there get blocked out the chat again. I said, y'all done blocked out the man's second channel too. Which it ain't no y'all. It was this heat that did that with her insecure ass. This heat was so intimidated by this man trying to shoot a shot at Ness and the man's from the black sector, that she blocked out his second page. So the man is on the link, still talking his shit. Him and Ness popping their shit. Y'all, they having a love connection. Ness look high as the fuck. But even with her being high as the fuck, she was giggling and kikiing up in the man's face. Then by that point, Ness' phone rung. So then Ness answered her phone while she was on the live. The man is being a gentleman. He just staying right there up in his little square on the StreamYard. And he still got his camera on. And he just waiting on Ness to finish off her phone call. Y'all, I can only imagine that this heat was cussing Ness the fuck out, because she probably felt disrespected by Ness and this man. And all I know, y'all, is that Ness basically was talking on her phone. And then she was like, well, look, I'm going to go. I got to go. I'm going to go. I got to go. I'm going to go. And so then she ended the StreamYard live. Like, she totally ended the live. Like, kind of how you see Pizarro in the live sometimes whenever she just have to go abruptly. That's what Ness did. But the question that I pose is, look here, y'all. We all know that people have a facade when they come on this platform, on this application. And what I saw, what I witnessed, and y'all, if y'all want to see it for yourselves, go over there and give Ness the clicking of you. Red ball it until you see that man preach come up there. And then put it on 2-tone speed so that you could get through it in a very short amount of time so that you could see. But what I noticed is that this heat, when she clicked that link to try to address the man, she was being very passive aggressive. Very much passive aggressive. Now, if you, and I'm only speaking for myself, you know, I'm a 36-year-old lesbian. I done been in this life for over 20 years. Came out when I was 14. And I know damn well when a man is being disrespectful and trying to step on my toes and trying to come at the bitch that I'm trying to be with, I'm not going to be passive aggressive at all. I'm going to be very much vocal about it. Don't pull your toenails out, Miss B. I'm going to be vocal about it. But this heat wasn't vocal at all. She was very much passive aggressive, just a pushover, saying that she wasn't insecure. She wasn't intimidated, yet she was. She wasn't insecure. She didn't care about it, yet she kept texting Ness' phone the whole time that Ness was talking to this man. She don't give a damn. She not worried about anything. She looked good or whatever, but she kept texting Ness' phone. And I just feel like, look here, if you had a problem with that man, whenever you click that link, when that man was up on that link, then you should have told the man how you motherfucking felt. You shouldn't have dropped your bitch ass off the link and then turn around and text Ness about the man. No, When you up on the link right there up in the man's face, you should have told him something. Let me tell you something else. The man preach. That man said that he was 31 years old. Then Ness, when the man said he was 31 years old and this heat was getting upset about it, Ness turned around and said, well, you know, he just like a little brother. Because Ness got caught flirting with this man on her damn channel, now she flipped the script and said he is a little brother to her. How is he a little brother to you when you just met him up on the StreamYard 25 minutes ago? How is he a little brother? And Ness was trying to tell this heat that she ain't have nothing to worry about because he just a little brother to her and everything like that. Meanwhile, the man preach in this heat is like the same age, y'all. So if Preach could be the little brother to Ness, then wouldn't that make this heat the little sister to Ness? If they both the same age, they both 31, they both 30, they both 29, whatever, then wouldn't that mean that this heat is the little sister too? Miss B said that's the drug talking child. I don't know what it was. I just know what I saw. I just know what I saw. What's good, Zoe? Because I feel like a lot of people up in the beef sector missed this. And y'all, that was such a weird debacle over there happening that I had to get on here this morning, come live, to let y'all know exactly what happened. So that way nobody can miss it. Y'all need to understand that Ness was pretty much offering her pussy on a silver platter to the man Preach from the black sector, even though she knew that this heat was somewhere fuming about it. Even though she knew that this heat was texting her damn phone, blowing her up about it. Even though she knew that this heat had clicked that link, acting like she wasn't fazed by a motherfucking thing. Meanwhile, she got off the link and started texting this. Even though she knew she was bothered by it, and that's why after she stopped texting and the man came back up there still flirting with Ness, and Ness was flirting back, her camera on, smiling and cheesing and all this, then this heat had to call her. But if you so secure, why Ness can't have this conversation with this man? What's good, straight out of the storyline? What's good, Little Man Radio? What's good? What's good? And what's good, Miss Star? If you were that confident in your position, then Ness could have had that conversation with that straight man. But the fact is, Ness ain't gay. What's good, just me? Good morning, everybody. Ness is not gay, y'all. And so that's the reason why she was giving this man all types of the time of day. And that's the reason why she was reveling in his attention. If we have to be honest, this heat is the first person that gave Ness attention since Ness done lost weight and left her pimp. And so, because this heat was the first person that gave Ness this type of attention, then Ness thought that she might be gay. But I'm telling you, her tune changed once that man was up there. To the point to where the man was ready to meet up with Ness the next time that Ness come to Florida. The man said that he'll go to Seattle to see her. The man, y'all remember whenever this heat was telling Bella Joy? Remember when she was like, Bella Joy, I will take a plane to Atlanta to get you lunch, Bella Joy. I will buy you a steak lunch dinner, Bella Joy. I will. Well, that man last night was saying that he'll go to get Ness some food. See, he ain't like it. It's something about whenever the shoe is on the other foot. Good morning, Dovey. It's something about, and hey, Trish, when the shoe is on the other damn foot where people act up. Where they get on here and they say that they the cutest thing ever. They look better than everybody. They don't lack any confidence. They not insecure. But as soon as that motherfucking straight ass man even talked to Ness up on the stream yard, that bitch had a problem. That mean that bitch be lying. That bitch be lying. And so, y'all, one thing that I've noticed is either A, this heat gonna have to expedite her trip. This heat, let me tell you this. Lesbian to lesbian. Bitch, if you worried about Ness getting with the motherfucking straight man, then bitch, you gonna have to get your act together and go ahead and get you a plane ticket so you could get there and smash that pussy before Preach go and smash that pussy. Because Preach was on a mission to get that pussy. Preach was right there saying all the right things to Ness. For Ness to be giggling and kikiing and all this. Preach let Ness cuss him out and was just cool with it because he was like, that's what Florida women do. He said he used to it. He said he used to. That's what Florida women do. They talk to you like that. And after Ness got her cussing out of her system, he was like, okay. He was like, so you good now? You good? Child, he was playing Ness so smooth. Ness was trying to drag him, trying to read him and all this kind of stuff, and he just let her do it. And he was like, you good? Okay, you good, shawty? You okay? Hope you okay. Good morning, Queen Diva. Hey, Keisha. Y'all, hold on. My damn Siri thing. My Siri is trying to record. Hold on, y'all. Child Siri thought I was talking to her. My bad. But so, yeah, that's what I saw happening. So, y'all, that was interesting. If you missed it, you might need to catch it at some point because it was definitely worth seeing. This heat pretty much had a temper tantrum. She stormed off the link, but she tried to act like she was so secure and calm. But meanwhile, blew up Ness' phone as long as the man was up there. Meanwhile, she had to call Ness to rush the man up off of there. And the man was just trying to shoot a shot. But the thing is, Ness didn't deny the man from shooting a shot. That's the thing. Now, if you supposed to be an uppity Negro, oh, Zulu sleep. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, Ashton. Zulu typically don't get up until about 9:30. I have him on a good bedtime schedule to where he go to bed at a certain time at night and he typically sleep and be calm until about 9:30 in the morning. So I still got a couple of more hours before he get up. But uppity Negro goddess, y'all. Now I think I blocked her over here or timed her out or something, y'all. I'm gonna have to go check my block list. But what I do know is that she was trying to be the voice of reason. And I have to be honest, she was actually, even though she was there to be the co-host with Ness, when this heat came up there feeling some type of way about the man, Uppity Negro was on this heat side. And Uppity Negro was being like, you know, your homegirl that be trying to put you up on game. And Uppity Negro was like, so how do you feel about the fact of how she was with this man up here? This heat was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Uppity? Uppity, what are you talking about what she did with the man? Uppity was like, you didn't see how she was giggling and flirting and all this. Do you feel intimidated? Do you feel any type of way about the flirting that was happening? Do you feel like there was a level of disrespect about this that was happening? Yeah, Uppity Negro. Uppity Negro was the one that was doing the hosting, the co-host. And this heat was, well, I'm confident or whatever. I'm not insecure. No man can make me insecure. I mean, I'm confident in myself, and I don't believe that there was anything. Child, Uppity was trying to put this heat on game. Heat was acting like she didn't realize it until she realized that she was looking kind of foolish. So then she started trying to converse with Uppity Negro about the fact. What's good, Sassy? Good morning, everybody. She started trying to converse with Uppity Negro about the fact that the man was up there. Then by that point, Ness got mad at them. Then Ness started trying to deflect and drag Uppity Negro. She didn't want Uppity Negro putting this heat up on game about how foolish this heat was looking because the man was on there flirting with Ness, saying that he was going to do this, that, and the third to Ness, and saying how beautiful she was and how she ain't really gay and all this kind of stuff. She was doing all that disrespect. And by that point, then Ness couldn't really get out of the truth that Uppity Negro was telling this heat about. And so then Ness started trying to drag Uppity Negro. I guess when the truth fails, try to drag a bitch. I guess when you can't deflect on nothing else, you just got to start trying to drag. And so she was trying to drag Uppity, but Uppity, now I have to give Uppity her props for that. Because even whenever Ness was trying to drag her, Uppity still stayed focused and was telling this heat what all had happened with the dude up there. It was an interesting shit show, if I have to be honest. And I just think that a lot of people probably missed that. But there are a few key takeaways that I got from that I witnessed. Number one, this heat is very much intimidated by straight men. Number two, Ness clearly ain't gay because if Ness were truly gay, this heat would not be so intimidated by straight men. Number three, Ness is looking for any attention that she could get. And I think Preach was the first male that gave her some attention since she lost weight and she lost her mind on the camera, even when she know that this heat could see it, even whenever she know that this heat could contact her. Number four, this heat was feeling like she lost control of the situation. Let's be honest. This heat didn't feel in control of the situation, which lets me know that she's a control freak. So that's why she started blowing up Ness's phone with the text messages, with the phone calls and all this kind of stuff, because she was out of control of the situation. 5, Preach said he don't give a fuck. He said that Ness ain't gay and he gonna get Ness ass. And Ness gave him the time of day and actually was giggling in his face, y'all. And I was just here in the clouds laughing my damn ass off. So if y'all see my community wall post and y'all see why I had mentioned Preach in there, it was because of the job well done that he did. Now we all know if Ness just got off the whole stroll with the pimp, then she open and available for any dick that she can get. And Preach is looking like the dick that is trying to push up in her. And this heat is getting upset because, you know, she's so bougie that she can't go and visit Ness. But Preach just might go visit her. Preach just might go and visit her and turn her ass out or whatever the fuck he was trying to do, because he damn sure was shooting a shot. What's good, Octavius? Good morning. He damn sure was shooting a shot. And as much as this heat could say that she is not bothered, she was clearly bothered. So my thing is, this heat, do you have dick envy? I know it's been times in the past where people accuse me of having dick envy. But I don't mind people that I'm dealing with actually having conversations with heterosexual men because I'm cool in my position. But this heat, on the other hand, had a load of dick envy to the point to where she didn't even want Preach to be able to speak to Ness. And she got upset. Got off of there trying to act confident, but kept calling that girl phone. What's good, Guardo? Miss B said, a real woman is not easily impressed. Deanna said she needed some. She may be right. I just think that she was envious of the dude Preach. I think she was envious of him is all. And I'm just saying, y'all, if y'all missed that mess, what's good, Nietzsche? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. If y'all missed that mess, definitely make sure that y'all check it out because this heat was clearly bothered. And that shit was funny to me. Y'all, it took me back to my days whenever I used to date bisexuals, child. Took me back to my days whenever I tried to turn a straight bitch into a lesbian. Took me back to my days whenever I used to try to turn a hoe into a housewife. And the fact is, you just can't do it. It's not possible. You can't do it. When you be trying to turn a damn straight bitch into a lesbian, oh, she gonna still flirt with the men. And this he is learning that on the social media platform. Michael Wright. Michael said, Preach gonna be clapping them cheeks. Preach gonna be clapping them cheeks. And the fact that he live in Florida. And this heat know that Ness still be going to Florida from time to time to visit her family. Ciao. Oh, hey, DC. Good morning. Good morning, DC. It was just funny. It was funny to watch, y'all, I have to say. But whenever you are a seasoned lesbian like myself, you don't deal with no bisexual women because there ain't no need. Ain't no time to be trying to compete or nothing like that. Ain't no time for you to even be trying to change this woman's mind about what she likes at this particular time in her life. There is no need. Ain't no need to be finding straight women to try to convert them because it's just not going to happen. You just going to set yourself up for a failure, and then you're going to be looking stupid when the bitch start flirting with a man and the bitch start fucking a man behind your back. I mean, that's just a given. You just don't do it. This heat, you pride yourself in being so much younger than me. And I'm so old and all this. So listen to this old woman tell you that you looking foolish. You looking foolish. Ashton, this ain't about Tracy. That you looking foolish with this woman that's blatantly disrespecting you in front of a man. And I have to really know that if a woman would disrespect you with a man on the damn StreamYard on YouTube, she'll damn sure disrespect your ass with a man in your real life. And then you're going to be stuck on the outside just like what you was doing tonight up on that live. Texting and texting and texting and calling and calling and calling and throwing a tantrum and all this kind of bullshit. Yeah, Ashton, this live is not about Tracy. I'm kind of over Tracy and Misunderstood. They did the trip. It didn't work out. They fought with each other. They came live. Tracy got mistreated. Paulette showed her black ass. Well, she don't need to be doing that. Stop doing that, Paulette. When Tracy is out of town in another area, you don't need to show your black ass cussing the people out that Tracy have to depend on while she out of state. If you was a real friend, Paulette, you would shut the hell up and try to be helpful to the situation instead of trying to make the person that Tracy is with angered. Y'all, I watched Paulette do that whenever Tracy was out there with Rob Rack. She cussed out Rob Rack on the StreamYard that same time when Tracy was out there that first time with him. And that's when he ended up pulling the gun out on her ass. That's when he started playing with the gun and shit and got arrested again because Paulette want to be cussing somebody out from the comfort of her sofa. Girl, if you at the comfort of your sofa somewhere up in Tennessee or somewhere up in damn Kentucky or wherever in the fuck you live, you don't need to be cussing nobody out whenever Tracy is the one that have to deal with them people, not you. Same thing with her cussing out Misunderstood. Don't be cussing that woman out when Tracy has to depend on these people while she out of town. Sassy said, I just love Tracy panel More was revealed. Watch it after you. Okay. You know, Sassy, I don't care for Tracy that much. So I really don't give a damn. But you know, I might skim through it just because you left me this comment to ask me to do so. But I really don't give a damn about Tracy. At all. She 58 years old. Trying to travel. I don't give a fuck. Misunderstood. Could have motherfucking left her stranded somewhere. I wouldn't have gave a good goddamn. Rob Rat could have pistol whipped her ass, and I wouldn't have gave a good goddamn. Misunderstood could have punched her gold tooth out of her mouth, and I wouldn't have gave a good goddamn. But what I'm saying is, if Paulette is trying to be a friend, Paulette should not be trying to anger the people that Tracy got to be around. At all. She should not be doing that. That's not the right thing. But so, yeah, I'm not placating Tracy and her stupid ass decisions. Tracy making stupid ass decisions at the age of 58. And I cannot hold Tracy's hand through this. What's good, Corio? Well, Corio, somebody had brought up Tracy. But no, I was giving my commentary about it. And to be honest, you might have to red ball it back. You might have to red ball it back to see the rest. If Tracy is 52 years old, then she's 58 in dog years. Don't they call her tree mutt? Well, in dog years, she's 58. How about that? How do you like them apples? If she's 52 in human years, then she's 58 in dog years. Ciao. Yo. I don't even know why I cracked myself up, y'all. My goodness. I don't even know. I don't even know why I cracked myself up like that. But either way, let me get back on my subject, though. So, yes, this heat was very intimidated by the man Preach. And I'm actually looking forward to Preach showing up on Ness's more. I'm honestly wondering if this heat is going to make Ness block that man. Which is like, that man didn't do nothing wrong. He was just speaking his opinion. Child, it was a whole love triangle that just showed up. And y'all, watching that situation where this heat called herself this heat with a flame, I watched that man show up on Ness's panel, and he was the equivalent of a fire extinguisher. So even though this heat brag about being this heat, he was the extinguisher that was spraying on her flame. And her flame was just becoming dim and dim and dim. Chevalier, you was over there. You was over there, Chevalier. I saw you over there. And then she got mad at you. What's good, Flo? Hey, everybody. I saw her get mad at you, Chevalier. But yeah, I had to do my commentary about this so that people don't realize that this didn't happen, because it did, y'all, and it was very interesting to watch. So if you want a kiki, if you want a lesson on lesbian dynamics and why you should not try to convert a straight woman, you might could learn a lot if you just watch that. If you want a lesson about lesbian dynamics and how sometimes somebody can profess to be a lesbian when they really not until a man show up and pay them attention, you might want to watch it. If you want to see a lesbian who claims that she is God's gift to every woman on the earth squirm and become so insecure, You might want to watch it. And I just have to say in conclusion to this live that I am Team Preach. Please like my video, y'all. I am Team Preach. I believe Preach for the win. And I look forward to seeing what's going to happen next, y'all, because y'all know I got my kiki. But as far as Tracy, what's good, Big Chief? But as far as Tracy making all these mistakes in her 58 years of life, yeah, I don't give a damn. Tracy done went out to California 2 times, meeting people much younger than her, but she always come back the victim. How does that work? Tracy done took her old ass, 58 and dog years, out there to see Rob Reck, who was like 10 years younger than her. She came back the victim. Then she done took her ass out there to Misunderstood, who was about 10 years younger than her, still came back the victim. I don't see Tracy as no damn victim. She really needs to sit down somewhere and stop bothering these people. And Paulette needs to stop cussing these people out. Because Paulette ain't going to be satisfied until Tracy's somewhere far off. And Paulette called herself bossing up on the motherfucker, cussing them out. And then they pistol whip the shit out of Tracy's ass. Then Paulette going to be crying. My thing is, Paulette, since Tracy is doing all this traveling, now that she got a little bit of money to be able to travel now, why she ain't came visit you yet? Why you always the one up on the stream yard acting like a damn bulldog, barking at everybody else that actually is dealing with Tracy in real time and in person? But meanwhile, she ain't came to visit your ass yet. Why she ain't take her ass to Tennessee or wherever the fuck you at? Why she ain't went over there to see you? You like one of them damn sideline people. You like one of those backseat drivers where you sitting in the backseat comfortably, but you trying to tell the driver how to drive. That's what Paulette gives. And she better stop that. For Tracy wind up in the world of trouble. Paulette ass ain't even trying to go to the damn cruise. But Paulette done cussed out Misunderstood, called her all types of bitches, said take my wrench, block me and all types of bullshit like that. But meanwhile, Paulette ain't even paid to go to the cruise that Tracy going to. Bitch, if you love Tracy so much and if you want to lick her ass so much like that, then at least get you a cruise ticket so you could go to the cruise. Otherwise, you keep cussing out Misunderstood like that. Misunderstood gonna push Tracy ass overboard. Gonna push Tracy ass off the motherfucking ship. And then Paulette gonna be sitting up here crying. So stop cussing out these people that Tracy gotta trust. Stop cussing out these people that Tracy have to depend on. Stop cussing out these motherfuckers like you can do anything if they decide to retaliate or go at Tracy because of your stupidity. For real, Paulette, you better stop that bullshit. For Tracy wind up in the motherfucking water. She claimed she wanted to go to the beach so bad. You keep fucking with Misunderstood trying to cuss her out. And they go on that cruise together. Misunderstood gonna push her ass overboard and let her really see the beach that she wanted to go to. Miss B said, which one gonna be locked up abroad? Well, I think that Misunderstood could probably push her ass off the ship, and she could get away with it because she could just say that Tracy fell. That's all she could say, that Tracy fell. Misunderstood just gonna be like, she fell. She fell. She was right there by the balcony and she fell. She fell off. I don't think that she got to get locked up if Tracy fell off the boat. Love overboard. Hershey said Paulette wasn't saying nothing when Cookie Monster dog walked the shit out of Tracy. Paulette was in Cookie room and didn't say nothing. Right. Paulette only do that to certain people, but she really needs to sit down somewhere. Miss B, I'm looking at that mess too. I'm looking at what Hypnotic is doing. Corio said, Sassy, aren't they on the same cruise? Tracy's and Jay Wilson. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be on the same cruise. And that's the thing. That cruise going to be full of so many people that can't stand Tracy that Misunderstood could push her ass up off the ship and actually get away with it, because then the detectives ain't going to know who did it. Was it Jay Wilson? Was it Vivian? Was it Misunderstood? Was it one of the Rider Lives? Was it Seven Stars? Who pushed Tracy off the boat? She gonna have so many enemies up on that damn boat that if Misunderstood want to push her ass up off the boat, she could do it and get away with it. Mark my words, y'all. She could do it and get away with it. So I'm just letting y'all know. Paulette need to realize before she go cussing people out in the name of Tracy, she need to realize that Tracy got plans to be with a lot of these motherfuckers that she over there cussing out. Sassy said, I think it was Bill. You know? Yeah, Seven was saying that she was going to go to the cruise as well. I don't know if she changed her mind, but about a month ago, she was saying that she was going to go to the cruise. I think she was going to go. She was saying that it might be good if Rico go. Rico the bartender. You know. And y'all know Rico might push her ass off of there. So Paulette needs to stop this bullshit while Tracy trying to go mingle with all these people. Paulette needs to stop cussing everybody out while Tracy gonna have her own life on the line. And y'all like my video? It's like, who pushed Tracy off the ship? Who did it? It's a few people that they could say that did it. Miss B said she about ready to go to be nosy. But yeah, y'all, let me get off here. I'm done fucking with y'all this morning. I appreciate y'all. Please like my video, y'all. Ron P. You know something? Ron P would be the one that you would least expect. Ron P so smooth with it. Well, he try to be nice and friendly with everybody. He be a moderator. He be greeting people. Hey, hello. How are you? How are you doing today? What's going on, fella? How are you? But Ron P would be the one that'll push that bitch off the damn boat. And then he'll fix his bow tie and straighten up his cufflinks and walk away. He'll walk away. What's good, Antonio? He will walk the motherfucker away. He will be the one that they will least expect. He'll be the one. Ron P will be the one that'll stay on the ship during the investigation, trying to help the detectives and the police figure out what happened to Tracy. Meanwhile, he was the one that pushed her. To me, he seemed like the type that'll revisit the crime scene. Where he like, look, he gonna act like he didn't know what happened. But he'll be right there helping. Trying to tell them, trying to help retrace the steps. Well, the last time I saw her, she was over there in the ballroom. And when I saw her over there in the ballroom, she was having a great time. I said I was going to buy her a drink. I said, Tracy, what are you drinking today? I'm gonna get you a drink. Meanwhile, he was the one that pushed her. Hey, Nicole Reloaded and Diamond Ring Dory. Hey, everybody. Y'all, don't be sleeping on them types like Ron P. They've been done killed your ass. Then go and help the detectives try to figure out who killed you. Meanwhile, it was them. Shoot. Y'all, why y'all just made me do this murder mystery about Ron P? Y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me. Let me jump on up off here, y'all. I'm tired of y'all. I'm done. I might talk to y'all a little bit later this weekend. Let me see. Call me Tiffany said, hey, J.Dunn, I'm behind on the replay. But did you discuss how the man that was flirting with Ness is 7 Stars man? No! That man that was flirting with Ness tonight, Preach is not 7 Stars man. That's not her man. That's not her man. Call me Tiffany. 7 Stars is 7 Stars is with the man named dang, what was his name? Official. That man that 7 Stars with, his name is Official. His name is not Preach. That wasn't Preach. Unless, so you saying that 7 deal with Preach too? Go to her page. The dude that 7 is with, his name is Official. His name is not Preach. His name is not Preach. No, they two different people. They two different people, call me Tiffany. And this I promise you, I know for certain. Because Official used to be a content creator about 2 or 3 years ago. And I talked to him on a couple of different panels and platforms in the past. His name is Official. His name is not Preach. That's a different dude. Girl, you was about to start a whole rumor and a whole wildfire about this. Oh, you was concerned. Girl, no, that's not the same man. Preach is from the black sector. Official, who is the man with 7 right now, he was from like the manosphere sector, if I'm not mistaken. So no, they ain't the same people. Hey, Essence. Child, this woman had me, but I was like, wait a second, what? Child, thought I was gonna have to send 7 to IG and be messy and be like, 7, this lady said that your man was over there flirting with damn Ness. But no, that wasn't her man over there. Good morning, Miss T Velocity. Miss T Velocity, I'm actually about to end this because I done been on for about an hour. That is how rumors get started, but that's why. See, that's the importance of communication. Because I had to communicate with Call Me Tiffany to make sure we was on the same page. To make sure I understood what she was trying to tell me. To make sure that she understood what I was trying to tell her. But we got it together, y'all. We got it together. But yeah, Miss T Velocity, I've been on here for like an hour, so I was about to get off of here. But I appreciate you for joining me. I was just talking about a little interesting thing that I saw on Ness, where Ness was flirting with this straight man from the black sector, and this heat got pissed off. This heat got mad as hell. Okay. This heat got mad as hell that Ness was flirting with the man. But that comes with the territory when you start trying to convert straight women into being lesbians. That comes with the territory. Hey, Queen Vita. That comes with the territory when you date bisexual women. That comes with the territory. And you know, this heat gonna have to learn the hard way. So we'll see what happens next, y'all. Oh, and if y'all missed Five Babes Live last night, let me tell y'all this too. So I sent the receipt to Five Babe of me getting my money back. And she read it on her live last night. The reason why I did it that way is because I was sending the receipt of me getting my money back to a couple of content creators. But more so, I prefer to just let them read it out than to put it on my community wall. And so Five Babe actually read it out last night, which is the proof. Because, you know, people have been telling me that I need to provide a receipt that I got my money back. And so I've given the receipt to the people that I felt like giving the receipt to. But people have been upset that I didn't put it on my community wall. But why do I need to put anything with my bank information on my community wall? This is the crazy ass shit that I don't get. That people don't get. Like, why do I have to put my bank information stuff on my community wall for you? But I don't mind taking the receipt and blacking out the information that doesn't need to be known and giving it to somebody else so that they can report on it. Yeah, Five Babe put the receipt out. Five Babe read it on her live last night. So if y'all catch her replay, y'all will see. But yeah, I don't have to lie about me getting my money back. I don't have to lie about these things. Miss B said Cliff Notes, another one I don't watch. Well, I sent the receipt there. Corio said, J.Dunn, you know it still won't be enough. They'll think of another reason. They will, but they can keep thinking. But either way, yeah, the receipt is out there. But I just prefer to send it to a couple of individuals than to put it on my community wall. And that's all. But anyway, y'all, let me go now. This is my fourth time saying let me go. So I'm about to go for real. And see, even my even my alarm is telling me that it's time for me to go. Y'all hear it? My alarm clock said it's time for me to go. So y'all take care, be blessed, don't stress. I will talk to y'all later.